Good morning, everyone. Happy story time with Party. Let's get started with some stories today. Let's start out with this one. Snug as a bug. I don't know if I'd be snug as a bug if I had a bear hanging over my shoulder. Well, let's see what it says here. Snug as a bug. Tonight, would you like to sleep like a snail, slimy and snug in the garden pail? Would you like to sleep like a snail? Well, no, I wouldn't think so. It wouldn't go well trying to curl into a shell. Oh, that looks like a silly kind of a bed. No, that wouldn't work at all. Perhaps you'd rather sleep like a bear, under the snow in a rocky lair, spending 6 long months in a cave with your brother, trying not to bump into each other. Do you think you'd like to sleep 6 long months? Oh, no way. No, thank you. Look at the bear. He's throwing a snowball at him. No, thank you. I think it'd be a bit tight. 6 months in close quarters could lead to a fight. And away he runs with the jams on. Then, how would you like to sleep like a shark, eyes wide open in the ocean dark? Or like a parrotfish in its odd bed of bubbles it blows all around its green head? Do you think that would be fun? No, I don't think either one of those would be any fun at all. I don't either, but how would you like to sleep like a beaver? Just chew a few birch logs and pile them together, and then you'd sleep cozy through all kinds of weather. There's the beavers over there. Here's the little boy chewing on a branch. Is that how you would like to go to bed? No. Heck no. If that sort of bed doesn't sound too appealing, then sleep like a fly upside down on the ceiling. No. Or sleep like a frog under mud by the lake, or under dry leaves in the woods like a snake. No, those don't look good either. Dear Mother, I know this may sound rather wild, but tonight I'd prefer just to sleep like a child. In he comes from the outside. Oh, really? Says Mom. You mean right here in your bed? With sheets and blankets and pillows instead? Well, my dear, then close your eyes, and we will pray to the Lord who is wise, and thank him for making you not a snail, not a bear, not a shark, not a frog, not a beaver, not a fly, not a snake on a log, but tucked in so tight with a kiss and a hug, his own little child, just as snug as a bug. There he is, happy to go to bed in his own little bed. Good night, sleep tight. Sometimes when it's bedtime, you don't feel ready for bed, do you? No, you'd rather be out running around with snails and bears and whatnot. But when you're tired, oh, it's good to crawl into your own little bed. That's for sure. Our next story that we're going to talk about is called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. The story of Elisha and Naaman. And this story is from God's book, the Bible. It is for you and it is for me. What's going on in that picture? Looks like that little girl's at the doctor. Naaman's skin was full of sores that caused him so much pain, and not a doctor in the land could make him well again. Look at him. He's got all them sores, and maybe they itched, maybe they hurt. Nobody could help him. But Naaman's little servant said, I know what God can do. Now hurry to Elisha, and God will help you too. The little girl said, I got somebody who can help you. So Elisha sent a message to the sick and hurting man. Dip in the river 7 times. That is God's healing plan. What did Elisha say to that? No way, not me, said Naaman with a loud and angry voice. But Naaman's servants begged him, at least give it a try. Come on, they said, give it a try. What's it gonna hurt? So he walked down to the river and waded in a bit, then slowly down into the water dipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times he dunked into the water. And then look at his arms, he was all healed. And just then a great thing happened. It wasn't hard to tell, and Naaman knew that God was there, for God had made him well. No more sores, look at how happy he is. Then Elisha said to Naaman, Naaman said, how wonderful I feel. My skin is fresh and smooth again. I know your God is real. So I wonder if you know that our great God can make you well when you're sick. A little prayer that goes along with today's, boy, that little girl, look at how she's not feeling good. A little prayer that goes along, it says, Dear God, thank you for making Naaman well again. We're glad you care for us when we are sick too. Yes, we do. Because, let's sing this song. This made me think of this song. Because our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty, there's nothing our God cannot do. Our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty, there's nothing our God cannot do. The mountains are his, the rivers are his, the stars are his handiwork too. Woo! Our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty, there's nothing our God cannot do for you and you and you and you and you. He can heal us. He can take care of us. He is a mighty, mighty God. Our last story of the day is taking us in a different direction. It's one you may be familiar with. Clifford, the big red dog. Did you ever think about having a dog that big? Look at the little girl on top of him. That is a huge dog. Let's read about Clifford today. The little girl's name is, my name is Emily, and I have a dog. My dog is a big red dog. Other kids I know have dogs too, and some are big dogs. And some are red dogs. But I have the biggest, reddest dog on our street. This is my dog, Clifford. We have fun together. We play games. Look at how big he is. She's riding on him. That's one big dog. I throw a stick and he runs after it. Sometimes he makes a mistake. He thought the policeman's baton was his stick and he dragged the policeman back. Oh no, Emily goes, bad Clifford. We play hide and seek. I'm a good hide and seek player. I can find Clifford no matter where he hides. Even when he hides behind a big house, she can still see him. He's so big. We play camping out, and I don't even need a tent. Look at her. She just puts little sticks under his ears, and she's got herself a tent. He can do tricks, too. He can sit up and beg. But she's got to give him the treat from the second-story window. Wow, that's almost too big of a dog, I think. Oh, I know he's not perfect. He has some bad habits. He runs after cars, and he catches them sometimes, too. Uh-oh. He runs after cats, so we don't go to the zoo. And he digs up flowers. It looks like he's digging up entire trees. Wow. Clifford loves to chew shoes. The shoe salesman, he's not too happy about that. It's not easy to keep Clifford. He eats and drinks a lot. Look, they're trying to feed him. His house was a problem too. Look, his doghouse is way bigger than her house. Wow. But he's a very good watchdog. Don't anybody try to take anything while Clifford's watching. The bad boys don't come around anymore. One day I gave Clifford a bath. Look at, she made him get it right in the swimming pool. She scrubbed him up with a big broom. And I combed his hair. She used a big garden rake and took him to the dog show. But I want to say he won first prize, but he didn't. I don't care. You can keep all your small dogs. You can keep all your black, white, brown, and spotted dogs. Look at all the dogs there. I'll keep Clifford. Wouldn't you? Would you keep Clifford if you had a big dog like that? Wow, that would be a lot of work, wouldn't it? It sure would. Let's finish up with our goodbye song today. If we all said a prayer for each other every day, what a wonderful world this would be. I would ask God to bless you and keep you every day, knowing you'd say the same prayer for me. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.